Hey, you finally picked up. My heart. It was my heart. It's just did a little leap there, like I had forgotten for a moment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just so incredibly relieved to hear your voice again. Even if it's quiet, even if you don't say much right now. Just knowing you're on the other end of this call, it's like the world just tilted back on its axis. You know, it's been over a week, sweetheart. 1 week and 3 damn days. 9 days. I've counted them. Each one. Each morning, waking up, grabbing my phone with this knot in my stomach, hoping, praying for a little green light. I don't know, notification, anything from you. And each night, going to bed with the same knot, just tighter. No replies, no messages, no nothing. I called you, I texted you so many times. Morning text, good night text, silly things. I saw that reminded me of you. Asking if you were okay. A stream of one-sided conversations. I even scrolled back through our old messages and I don't know, just to remember what your replies looked like and what your voice sounded like in my head. I even emailed you like some desperate idiot who didn't know what else to do. I think I sent you 3, each one longer than the last. Did you even see them? Yeah, and you were silent, right? A complete total silence that just was so loud in my head. Baby, so deafening. Do you know what it did to me? Like the fear I felt. My mind is just, it ran wild. Every possible scenario, each one worse than the last. And I don't know, I just kept thinking, is she okay? Is she hurt? Did something happen to her family? Is she sick? And then self-doubt. Like, oh God. Self-doubt. Like, did I do something wrong? Did I say something stupid? Is she mad at me? Is this her way of ending things? I replied every conversation, I replayed every conversation, every moment. I was going crazy, baby. Absolutely driving myself into the ground with worry. Like, I couldn't eat much, couldn't sleep properly. You were just this constant ache in my chest. But now, I know the truth, okay? Or at least part of it. Enough of it. You weren't ghosting me. You weren't trying to hurt me, not intentionally. You were hurting deeply, and you didn't say a word. You just vanished into your pain. When you finally answered, when I saw your name pop up on my screen just now, like, I almost didn't believe it. And then when you told me, when you said you needed space, that you've been crying, so much crying, that you're not okay mentally, that you've been in a really dark place. God, my heart just broke. Like, it broke, Princess, like, not for me, but for you. Picturing you there alone, feeling all of that, just I wish you could have known. I wish I could have been there. I wish you would have just told me earlier. Sent a single word. I don't know, struggling, sad, anything. Listen, I am not mad at you, princess. Please hear me when I say that. I swear I'm not. Okay, there is not an ounce of anger in me. I'm just hurt. Yeah, a little hurt. And not because of you, not really. Just hurt that you thought that you had to carry it all alone. That you couldn't lean on me. That my presence, my support wasn't something you felt you couldn't reach for. That hurts me because it means that I haven't made you feel safe enough. And that's on me too. You said it's your personality, right? That you tend to keep it all in, bottle it up until it's overflowing, that you didn't want to share it with anyone, not even me. You said you didn't want to be a burden. Oh, kidding. A burden? You? Never. You don't have to be strong all the time. Not with me. Seriously, that is strength you have. It's incredible. I admired it so much. But even the strongest walls need a safe space to crumble a little, to be rebuilt. I want to be that place for you. You don't have to fake a smile for me. You don't have to pretend everything is alright when it's not. You don't have to push me away when your world feels like it's collapsing around you. I'm not just your boyfriend, baby. I signed up for this, right? For all of it. The good days, the amazing days, and yes, the really, really tough days too. I am your safe space. Remember all those times we talked about that? Your person, the one who holds you through the storm. Remember, the one who isn't afraid of your shadows because I know how brightly your light shines. I want to be that for you, always. You just have to let me in. Just a little crack in the door and that's all I need. Come here. Just in your mind, okay? Just pretend I'm right there with you. Can you do that for me? Yeah, just close your eyes if it helps. Imagine me pulling you close, my arms wrapping around your waist, holding you secure, holding you gently. Your head tucked right there, under my chin. You know that spot, right? Yeah, that warm spot where you always seem to fit so perfectly. Where you always melt into me. Feel my hand on your back, or in those little circles you feel. Feel my chin just resting on top of your head, okay? And just imagine the smell of my shirt. That scent you say is just me. Just breathe with me for a second. In and out. I've got you. I always will. No matter what. Through thick and thin, remember, those words aren't just cliches to me. They're a promise. Okay? They are a promise for me. You're allowed to cry, my love. Just let it out. If you need to scream into a pillow, scream. If you need to break down, I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be the one to help you pick up the pieces, or just sit with you among them until you're ready. You're allowed to fall apart because I'll be there to help you. Just to put yourself back together. Or just hold your hand while you do it yourself. Shit, I need to do that. Because I'll be there to help you put yourself back together. Okay, I'll say it again. Shit. Because I'll be there to help you put yourself back together. Or just hold your hand while you do it yourself. You're allowed to shut the world out. But not me, okay? Please, baby. Don't shut me out. I can't handle your silence. If that's what you need. But let it be silence with me, okay? Not a silence that pushes me away. Even if you can talk, like even if the words don't come out, or they're too heavy to lift, even if you just want to be quiet, wrapped in a blanket, staring at nothing, just let me be there. Let me sit beside you. Let me hold your hand. Let me stroke your hair and just play with your fingers until you fall asleep. You know, that is all I need. That's all I need, baby. Just to be your quiet company. Your steadfast presence. Like, I don't need you to perform for me, or entertain me, or even explain everything if you're not ready. Just your presence is enough. Knowing you're allowing me to share your space, your quiet, your pain. Okay? But I don't want you to go through pain alone ever again. And I know sometimes it feels easier to hide, to build those walls up so high, to push everything down and act like you're fine, like you're unbreakable. Like, I see you. I see how much effort that takes. But you don't have to pretend anymore. Not with me. Right? Just take off that armor. You're safe here. You're not a burden. Say it. Say it with me. I am not a burden. Okay? You're not weak for feeling, for struggling. It takes incredible strength to face what you're facing. You're not too much. You're everything to me. Every single part of you. You're human, baby girl. You're human. Okay? Beautifully and wonderfully, sometimes painfully human. And I love every part of that humanity. Okay? And if your heart needs space, again, if you need days where you just can't face the world or even me directly, I'll give you the space. I promise. Okay? I'll respect that. I'll never stop checking in. Even if it's just a little message to say I'm thinking of you or that I love you. But I'll never stop loving you. Okay? Not for a second. I'll just never stop fighting for you, for us, for your peace of mind. Even if the fight is just me patiently waiting until you're ready. Okay, you're not alone. Not anymore. You have me. Always. Unconditionally. So tonight, or whenever you're listening to this, let me be your calm, okay? Let my voice be your comfort. Just close your eyes. And if they're not already closed, just close your eyes. If they're not already closed. Okay, just take a deep breath with me. Really, really slow. Deep one. Ready? Yeah, like that. Good girl. Just like that. Okay, just do it again and feel your shoulders drop. Feel the tension ease. Just a tiny bit. Okay? Do it again. There we go. You're safe, okay? I'm right here. In your heart. On this phone. Or whenever you need me. I'll be there physically too. Always. Okay? I love you.